us having water bottles on the show. No, I'm gonna get mine. I'm embarrassed, but I gotta get mine too.
I'll leave it on the leg down here.
Water bottles and big hogs. What is up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger coming in with the Going Deep with Chad JT podcast. Guys, before we begin, I want to remind you once again that we are brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims pubed, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that when JT chugs his water, his dong is looking fresh, because that's what it's all about when you are a captain of grooming, okay? A freaking colonel, Lieutenant Maverick of freshly cut dong pieces. And I'm not talking super cuts, I'm talking salon style, baby. You know, when you go and you see whoever it may be, maybe a guy named L'Oreal, and you're like, L'Oreal, can you give me a good haircut? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, do you manscape? And you're like, yeah, I use the Lawnmower 2.0. And he's like, nice work. So
nice.
That was fire, dude.
Oh, thanks, dude. You guys been manscaping lately?
Not since the last time, but I still feel pretty good from it. But me and the girl were talking about it today. Me and the lady. Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, what did she say about it?
She was like, where's your Lawnmower 2.0? And I couldn't find it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But I think she was just asking to
No,
ask.
I think she was hinting at something there, yeah.
You're probably right.
Trim it up, yeah.
Damn.
Well, did she add on to that with the code GODEEP20 at manscaped.com? You can get 10% off your order.
Dude, what a deal.
It's a good deal, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think your girlfriend brings up where your thing is unless she wants you to trim it.
Unless she's saying something.
Yeah, but I just realized it now talking about it in real time.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take some time to decipher the code. Joe, you've got, the master, not to bring it up too much, but the master dong. Have you been trimming it up?
Not lately. Maybe I'll get around to it this weekend.
How does the Lawnmower 2.0 match up? Do you sometimes have to use like hedge trimmers instead?
Yeah, weed whacker.
You got a thick bush?
Yeah, sometimes lawnmower even, yeah. Well, actually, that's already the name of the thing.
Have you ever gone completely bare?
On the top or you mean in the bush area?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it looks weird, right?
Yeah, and it also like feels weird.
It does feel weird.
Yeah, you need...
It's not that cool.
It's prickly to the touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to leave some of the ivy on there. You don't want the tree to be bare. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, use code GODEEP20 at manscaped.com if you want to be involved in fire conversations like these and get 10% off your order.
It's good to be back on here. It's been a while. Was I on timeout or...
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
We missed you.
Yeah, thanks for having me back.
It's always good to have you.
Yeah, we love having you on. How have you been?
Pretty good, and just got my hair cut today. A little hungover still from our Christmas party.
Yeah, how was the Christmas party?
It was fun, yeah.
You had a 2-day hangover?
Went too late into the night. No, I mean, I'm fine now. I just am moving a little slow, a little sluggish, just not eating great.
What's your mentality at a company Christmas party?
Usually just keep drinking.
Mm-hmm. Do you get worried about like embarrassing yourself in front of coworkers?
Yeah, I think you got to be weary of that. But I don't do like shots or anything, so I just was having beer, but I had a lot.
Dude, I was in Newport one time. This guy's like, I think I might mention it on the pod. This guy's like, he's like, all right, we're gonna he was a stoker. And he's like, we're gonna race to see who can chug fastest. And I was like, and he's like, and loser has to take a shot. And I'm like, dude, I love to rage, but my gullet just it can't break open.
Yeah, some people can't chug.
Yeah.
And it's not really. It sucks that chugging is like synonymous with being like a great party bro.
Yeah.
Because it's really not that important of a skill.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't want to say that. It's very important.
Yeah.
Because it can get people hyped up. But you can still be a great party bro without knowing how to chug.
Yeah. As long as you still have the same amount of,
I'm not a good chugger.
Yeah. As long as you have the same amount of froth going into the party And if you're, still putting down, booze.
Yeah, some people would just open their throat like they're like a freaking snake or something. And it just pours down.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I don't know how
I swallow each bit. I go, donk,
Yeah.
donk, donk. You got to have the kind of throat where you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, we have a friend calling in.
Yeah, we have our buddy Tad Rams. He's kind of our go-to guy for festy season.
Yep.
The dude, you know Tad?
Tad, yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, he really...
He's a fun guy.
If you're going to go to Coachella, if you're going to go to Bonnaroo, if you're going to go to Lollapalooza, you want Tad in your corner just to make sure that he's keeping the vibes high and the froth high and, the romance flowing. Because he specializes in all that.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Will it be a welcome addition to the pod?
Is he on the line now?
I'm about to call him.
Oh.
Hello?
Tad.
Tad,
Yo,
what up,
what's up?
dude?
Yo, what up,
What's
Tad?
up, dude?
What up, dude? Welcome to Going Deep with Chad and JT. We're stoked to have you on.
Yeah, thanks for having me on here. I'm really honored to be here.
Have you done any other podcasts?
No, I haven't, and actually public speaking and like talking in this kind of way is not really my strong suit, but I'm happy to jump on and just try to get out the word for a strong cause,
Right, so you felt behooved to come on in service of a bigger thing.
That's right. Yeah, I really appreciate the platform and just you guys trying to increase stoke, and basically the same thing as what I'm doing.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, we were just singing your good graces. You're sort of our go-to guy for festy season, sort of the guy you want in your squad if you're going to hit up any festival like Coachella, Lollapalooza, Bonnaroo.
Lighting in a bottle, Burning Man, just whatever. Bonnaroo for sure. Yeah, thanks, dude.
Yeah, so you mentioned that you want to spread the word on what you do. What can you explain what it is?
Yeah, I can go into it. Basically, I had a transformative life experience back in 2013, and all this information is available online in a YouTube video I made. But basically, I discovered something called Molly, and it was put into my water, and I drank it and ended up feeling complete bliss, and realized that a lot of the world hasn't felt that before. And so as soon as I got home, I just saw it as my kind of like call to action to make sure that the rest of the world knows about Molly and therefore can reach bliss as well.
Yeah, and all this videos on got Stokers, check him out, official Molly Bro on Instagram and on YouTube.
That's right.
And sort of maybe go into a little bit of your mindset before and like how, and then once the Molly hit, how it kind of changed your life.
Yeah, so basically before that, my life was kind of in a rut. I had been, I'd broken up with my girl, and my workout routine had kind of plateaued. I'd been working hard on my tries and just really couldn't get over the hump. I was kind of leveled out at 35 pounds.
For sure.
On the press down or on skull crushers?
Dumbbells?
The one in the gym where you pull it down from the top.
Pull downs.
Pull downs, yeah. I'm not that well versed. I was just kind of watch the strongest guy in there and kind of do what he was doing.
Nice.
But so yeah, dude, I was just not in a good spot, and then my whole squad kind of rolled up, and they were going to Coachella. And first I was like, no, I'm gonna bail. Just didn't have it in me. And they were like, in the car, you fucking pussy. And because I'm not a fucking pussy, I got in the car. So we ended up going there, and it's just like my problems that I had at home actually ended up following me there. So I was still tripping on my workouts, still tripping on my girl, breaking up with me, kind of wondering if she was like around, Coachella with some other dude or something. And I was really just questioning life and not really in love with myself.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's not a good place to be, because when you don't love yourself, it's like, it's horrible.
Who can love you?
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta love yourself first.
So then what happened then once you got to Coachella and you were in that kind of rough head space?
Yeah, so for the first day or two, I was a fucking straight up schmall, just like not even like fun to hang around with. Almost like picked a fight with my friend because he tried to call me like sad Tad, and I was like, fuck that, I didn't want that nickname to stick. So we kind of got into it, and then basically cut to Saturday night. I was just not feeling it, and then the Tupac hologram came out on stage. And and just everyone was going ape shit. And I'm sad to say I just wasn't. Until Jacob handed me the bottle of water. And then 45 minutes later, everything changed.
That's epic, dude. I remember that hologram. It was so legit. So I'm stoked you got to get to a place where you could truly enjoy it.
Right. Yeah. It's like, that's one of my biggest regrets, because it was really an opportunity to feel like you're seeing Tupac live, and I just was throwing it away because of my fucked up attitude.
Yeah, for sure.
And then after you went through the doing the Molly, what was the rest of the night like after that?
Dude, it was fucking epic, man. I basically like hula hooped. I did crazy shit I've never done before, dude. Like, and don't even like, you're gonna sit there and think like, what? Why'd you do that? But just like in the moment on Molly, it just felt right. Like, I let a babe paint my fingernail.
Nice.
And just exchanged massages with my guy friends, which was weird for me, but ended up just kind of feeling good. And I ended up talking to a guy who opened a mechanic shop for like 4 or 5 hours. Just kind of got into it and just talked about our lives for about 4 or 5 hours till the sun came up.
Sick.
And it was pretty epic.
That's so legit. And so and now you're just trying to spread the good word of Molly to the masses.
Yeah, because when I left, I thought I was super depressed again. I thought, okay, can't always be with the squad, can't always be at Coachella, but what if I could always be on Molly? And that's when I realized I needed to do something about the state of mind I was in. And I got home, made a couple calls, and proud to say I've been on Molly every day since.
Every day?
More or less, yeah.
Are you on Molly right now?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
I'm rolling balls right now. Feel great.
And then how do you deal with the come down?
Well, come downs are sort of like a misnomer, because if you just kind of keep doing Molly, you don't really have to come down.
Oh, for sure. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. So the holiday season is upon us, so we thought we'd hit you up to sort of tell the Stokers the best way to spend the holiday season. What's sort of your favorite way to engage in the festivities?
Do Molly.
For sure.
Does your family know you're on Molly?
They're sort of aware. My dad is actually currently he's actually the biggest sponsor of my life and pursuit right now. It's kind of paying for my apartment stuff, which actually reminds me, if you don't mind, a quick if I could give a just quick plug for my dad.
For sure.
So my dad owns listen, if you're looking for a condo in Redondo Beach, look no further than Chad Rams Real Estate. My dad can help you find the greatest deal and put you in a condo tomorrow. So just remember, Rams fans, when you're looking for a house, whose house is it? Your house. Thanks for that.
That's nice. What do you give your family members for Christmas?
Usually either kind of nothing, or I'll give them Molly, or I'll make my dad I've been making DJ also, so I've been making Christmas tracks for everybody.
Hell yeah.
Songs that I play for them, and then yeah,
because you're an aspiring DJ now, right?
Yeah, definitely. So haven't checked in the last couple of weeks, but yeah, I'm up to about like 60 something followers on SoundCloud, which is crazy. Never thought I'd be in that position.
Yeah.
So I've just been kind of like doing my thing, trying not to keep too much notice of what's going on online. But yeah, it's kind of taking off and doing some big things. In fact, I have a show at the Chinese Palace upstairs on Hillhurst in a couple weeks.
For sure.
And I need to get 20 people out to be able to perform. So, if any of your listeners want to come out.
Yeah, Stokers, hit it up. Chinese Palace on Hillhurst. The 21st, you said?
Forget the day, but it's in a couple weeks. They just go on the Chinese Palace's website. It'll be on there.
Sick.
So have you gotten much feedback on how you've inspired people?
Yeah, the feedback's been amazing. I have like 11 to 12 people that I know have affected because they call me once a week to get hooked up with Molly. And the video's out there, it's doing its thing. And, there's no way to know for sure what your impact is, but you just kind of have to hope. What I just tell people is like, look, the world's kind of crazy right now. But we could achieve world peace for 4 to 5 hours if everyone did Molly. And that fact just blows my mind and keeps me going. And I tell everybody, like, no matter how depressed you are at any given moment, just remember that true bliss is only 45 minutes away.
Is there enough Molly to have everyone in the world do it at the same time?
That's a good question. I don't know. I have a friend who's a scientist, so I was going to probably hit him up and just like get some numbers on that. But as of right now, we're not really approaching that kind of level of, awareness about Molly. But, through podcasts like yours and just word to word and, just kicking it at festivals, I've been kind of getting the word out there and, hopefully we test the limits, you never know.
And when you say you give it to people, do they pay you or is there any?
Yeah. I mean, I'd prefer it if they don't. Ideally, I would just be giving Molly to everybody. But unfortunately, I don't get that much money from my dad every month. So I'm kind of limited in how flexible I can be. But my goal is to raise money. You can actually donate to this cause on Venmo at Molly Bro. And every dollar that you donate goes directly to Molly. And the more I can buy, like in bulk, and I get cheaper prices, and then I can hook people up even more.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Venmo's
and hopefully stop living off my dad's teat, so to speak.
So maybe we'll get into festivals a little bit. What would you say is the most impactful relationship you've made at a festival?
Actually, I almost want to say with myself, if that's an answer.
I love that.
Kind of like, it's hard to explain, but like thinking of myself as like a person that deserves to be taken care of and be happy, and then like trying to live a better life as a result. I don't know. Does that sound kind of lame, or I'm not sure, but
no, I think it sounds profound.
Yeah, I love self-love. I love self-love. Self-love is legit.
Self-love. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna write that down. That's kind of what I mean. Yeah, self-love.
Do you do any other drugs?
Just like booze, weed, mushroom chocolates. Like if someone's got poppers, I'll fuck around. Did a couple whippets for Christmas. No, not really. Like maybe acid if someone's got it, but not really trying to trip that hard on like to think that much. So usually I just stick to Molly.
I love that.
Love that. I have one question. You mentioned that when you were at the festival where you first did Molly, you were worried you might see your girlfriend there with another guy.
Yeah.
Did that end up happening, or?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like.
And were you on Molly when it?
I was on. Well, that's the saving grace. Is that I ran into her. She was with this guy. Like we were. What do you call it? Like there's like an orgy happening. In this kind of tent space, and like I wasn't really trying to like have sex with anyone, but I was kind of getting massaged and like just kind of feeling around and whatnot, and looked over and there she was, right? So basically I was living in my worst nightmare in the flesh, but luckily in that moment I was on Molly, and so therefore I was sort of able to see it not as something devastating, but as like just kind of like weird. And she was with a guy that normally would make me so jealous that I'd flip out and break shit and like trip out for a couple of weeks. But in that moment, I kind of was like, we're just all people on planet Earth. And like, if they're in love, that's great. Although I'm not really sure if they were actually in love or just kind of met and wanted to fuck. But
why was he the kind of guy you'd be jealous of?
He's just really tall and like tan, and like I don't have much of like a chin really. He's kind of like a nice jaw. He had a huge dong, which was like good for him, but definitely kind of had me on guard.
How do you handle a big dong when you're on Molly in the orgy tent?
Well, I don't touch it. Or what do you mean? Do I? Oh, like just like ego wise?
How do you psychologically not let it impact what you're doing?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I kind of look at big dongs like a metaphor for life. Like, there's always going to be bigger dongs out there, but you just kind of got to keep your head down and handle your business. And then if the girl you're with kind of looks up and starts noticing it, then just kind of like try to pivot your body away in a different direction and distract her or something.
For sure.
Who were you in the orgy tent with? Sorry, I know that's a really blunt question, but I'm curious.
No, it's all good, dude. I was with a couple homies, like my friend Ken went in there, and then the twins went in there, and Eric was in there. Let's see, we're trying to meet girls in there, which is like not really the best place to meet girls. You're supposed to actually go in with the girl, but I ended up meeting this girl in there that, yeah, we ended up fooling around. Her, I don't really know much about her, and we ended up just kind of talking. I'm a big talker on Molly.
Yeah.
In fact, we were kind of talking too much. They ended up making us leave.
Nice. Do you have a girlfriend now?
I have a girl that, yeah, it's a little premature. Like, I almost hate to use that term so soon, but because we just met like 2 nights ago, but we did spend 14 hours dancing. And so I feel like we kind of got to know each other really well. So yeah, I'm holding out hope that this might be my wife. I don't know.
I love that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So festy season is, I mean, winter is coming and we're going to have some downtime. How do you deal with, the sort of in-between time between the end of festy season and the beginning?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's really tough. But luckily festy season, when it ends, it rolls right into festival season. So you get like, or festive season, like Christmas, you know? And so I kind of like just roll. Christmas is amazing because the whole world is acting with the joy and cheer that one would feel on Molly. And so for this one beautiful month, it's like the whole world's like kind of on your tip, you know?
For sure.
And so I really enjoy that. And try to get into like, I love Christmas. Like, I love mistletoe, you know, call it fizzletoe, you know? And
the fizz.
And actually that reminds me that if Skrillex is listening or any other major DJ, Christmas music is great, but it doesn't have any bass.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it'd be kind of cool if we could get some remixes going and just kind of address that, because I think that would bring a lot more people into the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, maybe get like Bass Nectar to do a remix of that Mariah Carey song.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would really do a lot of good. And of course, then, you know, December, Christmas is amazing. The New Year's is off the fucking hook. And then, okay, January.
Right.
And that can be a pretty depressing month. There's not really like, no one's celebrating like any major holidays, and it's cold and it gets dark soon. So that's why it's really important to me around the holidays to get the word out about Molly, to make sure that people have something waiting for them when they hit that point.
Do you have a New Year's resolution?
I try not to live in the future or the past, so I haven't given it too much thought. But yeah, I'd definitely like to kind of have like, I think a New Year's resolution for me would be like, definitely get yoked, kind of keep working on that. I'd like to make 3 more tracks next year for my SoundCloud account, and it would be nice to be able to live in an apartment that isn't attached to my dad's house and not have to deal with his like kind of bullshit and like him kind of getting all my shit because my car's not clean, and just to kind of have my own things.
What's his bullshit sound like?
And also to achieve world peace. Sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, the world peace. Hell yeah.
What's your dad's bullshit like?
He's always like, dude, your car is a shithole. And I'm like, dude, if my life was as boring as yours, my car would be hella clean too. But I'm busy, like, going from thing to thing.
Yeah.
And he's also like, he doesn't, like, he kind of judges me, I think. But that might just be me projecting. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's about it.
For sure.
Yeah, that's, well, Tad, dude. Or Joe.
Joe, anything you want to ask?
Yeah, I would disagree that January is a good month. My birthday's in January, so.
Oh, what day in January?
26th.
Okay, so.
And also there's NFL playoffs going on. It's a big month. And also
Yes.
and also JT's birthday. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I agree with everything he said.
Yeah, well, that's cool too. And like, look, January, maybe the takeaway is like, it's kind of every man's own battle. Like, it kind of based on the birthdays you have in your squad. Like, actually, a good point is maybe I don't have enough friends with January birthdays, or maybe like if you guys are doing something, I should kind of come through and kick it. And
yeah, you'll kick it this year for the birthday celebration.
And football, I can get down for too, for sure. Yeah, maybe it's just a personal thing for me that it's pretty dark, but I don't think so. I think it's, you know, and I mean, if it were up to me, the same way we put fluoride in the tap water, we'd be doing the same with Molly, just to get it out there and let the people have access to happiness. But it's not the way it works. In fact, it's actually little known fact, it's highly illegal at the moment, which is something we're kind of working on. But at the moment, yeah, it's like kind of actually dangerous to like try to get it or sell it. And listen, the last thing is I know a lot of people out there don't have the opportunity to be with their families on Christmas because they already have plans to go to like a rave or warehouse party or something. And so for all those people out there, just, you know, hit me up if you want. And if I don't have Molly on me, like I can definitely refer you to someone or just kind of help talk you through that experience.
Nice.
Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
man. Aaron, anything you want to say?
No, I just have a good
How many
time.
people are over
Have
there?
a good time, bro.
It's JT, me, Joe, and Aaron.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's up?
What up?
Well, Tad, thanks so much for calling in, man. And Stokers, check him out, official Molly Bro on Instagram. And is your YouTube Tad Rams or is it Molly Bro?
I think it's Tad Rams. If you Google Molly Bro,
Yeah.
the informational video should come up. And then, yeah, that should help you get all the information you need, at least to start with, and then you can go from there.
Cool.
All right, man. Be safe out there. We'll talk to you soon.
Have
All
a good
right, thanks for
Christmas.
having me on. Thanks for having me on to talk about the cause. I appreciate it.
Of
Yeah,
course,
of course, man.
We'll talk to you soon.
Good luck with everything.
All right, later, guys.
Have a good one.
Sounds like he's in a really good place.
He's a great guy.
I worry about him a little bit,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest.
Well, yeah, it's
I don't want to judge him because he says he's so happy, but I don't know. It's tough.
yeah. I'm not a drug guy.
But you played along nicely.
Yeah, I'm
The rammer.
I mean, I did just move, but he did sort of entice me with that condo offer.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah, and that was nice of him, even though his dad and him are beefing. Like, he still, you know, pushed his dad's company hard. I mean, I know his dad pays for his apartment, so he's a little incentivized, but it was still a really nice sentiment.
yeah,
Yeah.
Redondo Beach is a nice area.
It's great, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
Redondo Union. Good volleyball team.
Yeah. Well, Molly Bro, thanks for calling in. Tad,
Thanks, dude.
Tad. All right, moving forward.
Yeah,
What's,
what else, legends?
You've been doing laundry?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, because we had a broken dryer, and then so I got
Ruined
backed
some
up.
of my sheets.
Yeah.
I washed them one night, and then the dryer was broken. I had no way of getting them dry. And
Yeah.
I think mold got on them.
Yeah,
They're still on the
so
dryer.
They're
You haven't
molding
thrown 'em
now?
out yet.
Are they still in the dryer?
Yeah, they're on top.
They're on
of
top of the dryer. No one's touched them.
I got to toss them.
Yeah. Oh, they're just still on there?
I think they're just sitting there.
Do you have new sheets now?
Yeah. Well, I already had some backups, and those
Sweet.
ones were clean. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom sent me, so I got a new bed. My mom sent me sheets, and I moved around like Thanksgiving. And I was like, hey, when are these sheets coming in? And somehow it got to, oh, they're coming in on December 23rd, so I've been kind of cruising sheetless.
Really?
No.
What are you sleeping on?
You have no
Just a
sheets?
comforter?
I got a backup pair. But my comforter is duvetless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do the duvet.
You're not a duvet guy?
No.
I slept on a trash bag for like a month.
I like
What?
that.
Yeah. My sheets were all dirty
Like
for
a hefty-
various reasons, and I just put a trash bag on the bed and slept on that.
That's resourceful.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Well, because if you don't, you'll get a rash.
Yeah. Well, you know what? And I feel like
Bed bugs.
I could sleep on a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People will get so picky. They'll be like, you need the proper sheets. You need the proper pillows. I'm like, more like I just need a flat surface and a pillow
Yep.
Yeah.
and something to keep me warm.
I fall asleep on the couch every night.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my preferred place to sleep. I like sleeping in a living room.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about when you wake up? Don't you feel like it sort of interrupts your flow?
Yeah.
Your REM flow?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. You're going to wake up every time at 3 a.m. and be
Yeah.
like, where am I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Get up and move. Yeah. Messing with the REM.
Yeah, you can't mess with the REM.
Joe, how many hours do you average a night?
I mean, I try to get 7 or 8. Yeah, because if I don't, then I'm angry.
Are you going to see Richard Jewell?
Yeah, I'd go see that.
I only bring it up because you mentioned when we saw a trailer for it, and you said, I think that might be the first movie I've seen in theaters since The Revenant.
No, I think I've seen something after that. Maybe not, but yeah, I don't think I have.
You're not a theater guy.
Yeah, I'm not really.
Why Richard Jewell?
I don't know. I'm intrigued by that story. I didn't know what the story was of that bombing at the Olympics in '96. I mean, I knew that it happened, but I didn't know the details of it. I never followed what happened exactly.
What were you saying?
So it seems interesting.
What was I saying? I don't think anything.
Good stuff.
What about you, dog?
Me, I'm almost done moving out of my old apartment.
Oh, you're still doing that?
Well, I moved into the new one, and I still had like old furniture there and stuff I had to take, so I took that out, and now I just need to go back and sweep. But moving, like, you think it's like you think you get the job done, and it just kind of lingers.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's
There's always another part.
Yeah.
it takes a long time.
Yeah. But I'm pumped to stay in this new place, Culver City, for, 5 years.
Oh, that's a nice plan.
Maybe less, but if
But you
I-
want it to feel like 5 years.
Yeah. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not looking for like a year-long thing at this new one. I think I like the location.
It's a little far.
Yeah, he burned you on the way over. He goes, Chad's coming from Culver. When did he leave? 11?
Yeah. How long did it take to get here? I'm curious.
Well, I did come from West Hollywood this time because I was at the old place, but usually it takes me like 45 minutes.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
What a load of shit. 40 minutes? That's what it takes us. For you,
Dude,
no,
I'm
it takes you
telling
at
you.
least an hour.
Well, dude, I take the
He's got better freeway access.
Yeah, I'll take the 10 to the 110 to the 5. And then
It's like a giant circle around town.
yeah, but
You're going downtown and then up and around.
you have to go through you have to go
What a disaster! You can't believe you live there.
you have to go to
It's gonna
Hollywood.
ruin everything.
No, it's not. You have to go through Hollywood and Highland. That's the biggest disaster.
Yeah, that
zone
is
in
true.
history.
That
Well,
is the
yeah.
worst.
Well, if you don't have,
Yeah.
if we don't do the podcast at 5 o'clock on a Thursday, then it takes 2 hours. But like now, it took us. It would have taken 35 minutes when we stopped at Whole Foods.
What'd you get?
I got sushi.
Yeah. Dude, Joe,
burrito.
and when I first told you I was moving to Culver, you came in hot with a deep criticism. Do you remember what that was?
Yeah, that's it's like where all the women live, or something. What'd I say?
That's what he said.
Is that just because our girlfriends both live there?
Well, I just know anyone who I know that says they live in Culver City is a woman. I've never heard a guy be like, "Oh, I live in Culver City." It's always women.
I feel like it happens.
I don't think it does.
Now there's a new dude in town.
You might not even be welcome there. They might be like, "Oh, who's this guy? This is supposed to be our territory." Women are gonna be mad at you.
I haven't felt that yet, but now that you put in my dome, I'll be more sensitive to it.
Yeah, I mean, if you start getting dirty looks, or
They definitely like
don't be
guys.
surprised.
Maybe guys don't live there, but guys come in. I've been at like Tender Greens there and seen other dudes.
Yeah, they're coming in from West Hollywood and the neighboring towns, Pico Robertson. They don't actually reside in the Culver City. Like if you have to send a mail, you're not writing Culver City on there.
What
on
about
the envelope?
Sally's moving to Marina Del Rey?
Yeah, that's insane.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, enjoy Lincoln Boulevard. That's all I have to say about that.
Well, why do you think all the women live in Culver?
Because that's where they live. That's all. Any woman I've talked to, like I said, anybody that says they live in Culver City, it's always a woman. I've never heard guys say that they live there, so I wouldn't go around telling people about it. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I should have thought about that before I signed the lease.
Yeah.
Have you seen other guys in your building or anything?
No.
See?
Now that you mention it, I
what
thought
I-
I saw dudes, and
That's
now
probably why it's so nice.
That's what I
though.
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, there's no guys in my Pilates class. That's part of the reason I like it.
Well, that's different. They have a thing called Legree, too. Have you heard about that?
What's that?
It's like it's Pilates, but there's like, I think like weights added to it.
Oh, interesting. So you get a little more sculpting.
Yeah.
I'm into that. I'd have to leave my school though. I got some customer loyalty there.
Yeah. Have you made like some acquaintances?
No, I see some familiar faces, but I don't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I just say thank you to the instructor on my way out.
You're just focused on the Pilates.
And then I get on a scooter and I ride home.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so they get to see me rip out of there.
That's the future right there.
Yeah.
I get on a scooter and I ride home. Do you think back in the day our parents would ever think that their children would be saying something like that?
No. There's no way my dad could have pictured that.
My son's going to be going to Pilates and then scootering home.
He might have
Yeah.
seen the Pilates coming, but not the scooter.
Yeah. That's epic.
You're not that smart, Dad.
Joe, what's your take on scooters these days?
Well, I've never ridden one.
Are you interested?
I've had to get one out of my way a few times, so I've touched them because they're in my way. But that's the only. Like there was one, I was working at the Comedy Store in the parking lot, and there's been scooters back there a couple times, and then I have to drag them out, and then they start beeping.
Yeah.
Because I think West Hollywood, you can't even have them there.
Yeah, there's areas where they're not allowed.
So it like locks up, and I have to like pick it up and throw it on the sidewalk.
Are you tender
It's
with
very
them, or
annoying.
do you?
No, I
do you get
manhandle them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think when you see a person riding by on a scooter?
I just think that's dangerous. I wouldn't do that.
That's fair. And we have some friends who got injured riding scooters.
Yeah, I mean,
And some of them don't tell the truth. They're like ashamed.
and you have to ride them on the street where there's a million cars at all times. It's just it just sounds crazy to me.
When you toss
I mean,
them,
if you could ride them on the sidewalk, then it'd be like, okay, it's like. But and then when people do ride them on the sidewalk, it's danger. Like I've almost got ran over.
yeah, they do come in hot.
Yeah.
When you toss them, do you give like a grunt where you're like,
Yeah, probably. No, I don't really throw them down. I don't want to break them, but I do like have to grab them hard because they don't roll. The wheels lock, so you have to like really pick it up and.
Here's what I think we should do. I think next time we go to city council and give a speech about scooters, which I'm sure will happen because they're under constant threat, you should come in and speak for the other side. Because I don't think there's a face for the other side yet, and your reasons are practical.
Yeah, I'll be that face. It's dangerous. Why do you think they're outlawing them?
You're a letter of the law guy. Have you ever, when's the last time you broke a law?
Yeah, I mean, I've broken laws. Yeah, I mean, I've, gotten a DUI years ago, so that's breaking the law. That's not a good thing to do. But yeah, I think that's it, really.
Do you want to answer some questions?
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right, here we go. Okay, dudes, I got a dilemma. I need to know ethically what the obligations are and what is at stake. I was using the pisser at the local gym. I heard an electric trimmer turn on in one of the shower stalls. I heard the guy groan a couple of times, so I was like, this chap is manscaping and making a good life decision. But then it hit me. I felt a wave of emotions for the poor bloke who had to clean the bathroom in this chap's ball lettuce. I know Nikki Glazer has a bit about this where she talks about keeping her gym membership just so she can shave in the gym bathroom and not have to clean it up. I'm not saying that I get it. It's not fun to clean up testicle floss, so I get the efficiency. But we need to look out for our fellow brothers and sisters who have to clean up after us. I'm thinking of the Hippocratic Oath here. First, do no harm. Was this man being ethical and doing harm by making someone else clean up after him? I'm not trying to pass judgment. I'm just trying to find the best stance on the issue and how to broach this topic ethically. P.S. Bequeath.
oh hell yeah, fire a word. So the guy was manscaping at the gym.
Yeah, this guy doesn't think it's okay to manscape at the gym because someone has to clean up your
Yeah, if you're gonna
pubes.
do it, clean it up. That's all I would say. If you're gonna have the gall to do something like that
Yeah.
in a public place, clean it up.
Here's what
That's disgusting that people would leave their pubes.
Here's what the gyms need to do, guys. They need to get funnels so your trims can funnel into, or maybe like a Dyson vacuum with a hose. So, or maybe like a suck cut. Maybe Manscaped should come out with a suck cut. So it sucks on your pubes and cuts them. So it's like a vacuum. This suck cut is from Wayne's World. It sucks your pubes up into a freaking hose. So you're getting that lawnmower trim, but they're also getting sucked up into a vacuum bag somewhere. And Mr. Dyson's going to take them and make beards out of them. Sorry, that last part was gross.
For sure. I would just not shave your pubes at the gym, but if you do, afterwards clean them up and tell everybody, hey guys, just so you know, I trimmed my pubes and I shaved them. Sup, you legends of Stoke. I got a question for the pod, and it's pretty important, but I have confidence you bros will continue to not disappoint. So I've recently come to the decision that it's not healthy for my dad and his relation if we spend too much time together, aka dwelling in the same domain. It's been a decision I've fought most of my life, and I finally realized his behaviors and the way he treats me in conjunction with alcoholism has been destructive, so the best thing for our relation was for me to move out. Unfortunately, it didn't end well. Can read fast. He was constantly criticizing me about my life and everyone in it, and for not having a 9-to-5 job and choosing to quit a job making pretty decent money so I could chase my passions and try to have a more happy life and even possibly own my own business or even podcast one day. So the problem I face now is I have to decide between living at my mom's, which is 45 minutes away from town because she's out in the sticks, or moving in with one of my best friends and his roommates. The thing is, there doesn't seem to be much of a problem except for one thing. Other than I don't have a job, which isn't terrible because I've saved up a few thousand and plan to make some investments. They just don't keep a clean house. There's trash all over the place from weeks ago. The bathroom is a nightmare, and there's a mountain of week-old dishes. I just don't know what to do. The sitch is really draining my stoke because I'd love to live with one of my day one homies. We have some pretty stoked times and could potentially host some serious parties. P.S. Any idea in the dough making department from you dogs would be nothing but encouragement. Not to mention for throwing down a dope party. Well, we got the basics down like beer, music, and babes, but we really want to set things off this year, so if there's any festive ideas, that would be really dope too. Don't hold back. Love you guys.
Dude, sorry to hear you going through that situation with your dad. But I commend you for deciding that it's time to take action and do what's best for yourself. I would assess the situation like, is moving in with your boys. It could be fun, but it also could be a bad influence if you're trying to stay on like the right track and, continue to work hard at whatever you're doing. So maybe if you know that you can stay on track and live with your dogs, I think that's a good move. Or if not, live with your mom. I think, sort of.
Or be the guy, if it's too dirty, be the one to set the initiative of, hey guys, we're going to keep this place clean, start cleaning up, and hopefully they follow suit. And if no one's willing to keep the place clean, I'd go live with your mom because that place is going to be clean.
Yeah, but she's 45 minutes outside of town. I think he's going to feel a little isolated. I agree with you, though. I think if he comes over there and he's like, look, I'll be the cleaner guy of the group and I'll keep you guys motivated. I mean, you're going to have to hassle people. And you're going to
have to want to take on that responsibility.
Yeah,
otherwise,
you're going to have to burn some calories.
Just be the change you want to see.
Trying to check them into line. But I think it's doable, man. I would, yeah. I don't know enough about it, but I would say go live with your buddies. But I think it's good on you for realizing that you and your dad need some space, and it's hard to reach any sort of closure on those issues when you're next to each other all the time. So, yeah, I think getting out of the house is a good move.
Yeah, and just encourage the guys to be clean is the way to go. I mean, you want to have people over, and so people aren't going to want to come over to a dirty spot.
Yeah.
Make it look good.
Yeah. Hiring a cleaner, it sounds like, a lot of people are like, why would I do that? Why would I spend that money? But if you're living with a group of dudes, if you split it, it's not that much.
No.
It could be like $20-$40.
Yeah.
Going
on a cleaning service together.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Or have them pay you to clean it too.
Oh, dang. I love that. And yeah, in terms of raging, I'd say life is always better on wheels. So get some roller skates with your dogs, host a roller party, get a disco ball. One time I had a roller party and then I went to a bar on my roller skates, and I was like trying to sneak my way from the bouncer, and he saw my roller skates and he's like, fucking roll on in, dude. And I was like, that's why life's better on wheels.
Hey, Chad and JT, I love your podcast. I've currently been on this epic trip the past 2 months, soul searching, getting in tune with who I am and what I want in life. Before I left, I made the decision to break up with my boyfriend of 1 year. I was torn by the breakup and ended up regretting it, but I decided to keep that to myself. I really wanted to experience my travels to the fullest rather than get caught up in my feelings. As I return home for the holidays, a few guys from my past have reached out, including my recent ex, which is really starting to confuse me. I guess my question is, what do you think I should do? Let things ride out and see which connection builds the strongest and potentially pursue that, or try again at my past relationship. In my high school years, I found toying with guys entertaining. However, I really don't want to make this a game. I know I'm single, but I feel a bit uneasy playing the field again. I really hope you could give me some male outside perspective on this. Thanks a ton.
Yeah, I wouldn't toy with dudes. That's not a good move.
Yeah, don't toy.
Yeah. We're sensitive.
Yeah.
Just because we have dongs does not mean we don't get our feelings hurt. Especially Joe. I mean, Joe, you got a heart of gold and you got a huge dong.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get hurt.
Yeah, I don't think I'd go back to your ex just because I think that would send the wrong message to him.
Yeah.
Especially if he still holds a torch for you, and yeah, if you're just messaging these guys so they'll message you back so you can feel a little bit less lonely over the break, I totally get that. I think you'll be in good company. A lot of people do that, but yeah, the more we can keep that minimized, probably the better. I mean, I think best case scenario or best suggestion, just go hit a bar with 2 of your friends that you have fun with at night and just have a wild night.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you'll meet someone there. And it won't be anyone from your past where there's this like attachment, where there's like baggage to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I concur with Jean Thomas. Unless you feel like you made a mistake breaking it off with your ex-BF and you want to get back and do the relationship for real, then I would stay away from just hooking, because he probably still has feelings, so could be murky waters. And then yeah, just get out there and get out into the world, see what's up, meet people, engage in conversation, try different pokey places, not just one, try 10.
Yeah, try 10 pokey places. That's a good mission.
Yeah.
Bro,
people should do more missions like that. Like, this month I'm gonna try 10 different scooter companies.
Yeah, I'll find out what's the best cheesesteak in my city.
Yeah. That just fired me up.
Yeah, just put yourself towards a fun purpose and you'll get gains along the way.
Yeah.
Bros, hope everyone is well and getting ready to enjoy a fire Thanksgiving with family and friends. My friends and I have a solid group of people that we go out with almost every weekend in the city, and we all have a great time. This group was forged on the basis of one relationship. My best bro from growing up brought the dudes to the crew, and his girlfriend from college brought all the chicks to the crew. I'm pumped. Fast forward a couple of months of everyone getting to know everyone really well, and I've started to develop some feelings for one of my bro's girlfriend's best friends. She's hot and awesome, and I want nothing more than to take her on a date and get to know each other better. However, one night when we were all out, I asked my bro's girlfriend if she thought I should ask her friend out, and she gave me a firm no. Her reasoning was that asking her friend out might make things weird, because if this girl denies me, it'll make things awkward whenever we're all together. Whenever we hang out, we always hit it off, so I'm ready to make a move, but also nervous because of what my boys GF said. Should I continue to let things develop organically and just make sure to chat her up and hope something happens whenever I see her? Or should I let her know that what I'm feeling and try to show her my romantic side by setting up a fire date for the 2 of us? Sorry for the long question, but thanks as always to my bros. P.S. Saw your guys' show at Caroline's and Broadway, and you guys were fantastic. Oh, thanks,
man.
That's cool. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Oh, I was telling JT, I think the best moment from that show is when Joe, when you held up your Bud Light. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That was badass.
It was like a torch.
Dude, I would just ask her out. That you're going to throw off the vibe of the only way you'd throw off the vibe is if she said no and then you were like, if you're super chill about it, if she says no, then it's no issue. If you're just like, hey, all right, I wish you well.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue.
It's not going to be that weird.
Unless that girl knows something that he doesn't.
What young folks do when they're young and they date and...
Yeah, dude, when I first heard what her friend said, I was like, fuck that, quit looking too much into the future.
Exactly.
Live in the present.
Yeah, it's one thing if she says, nah, she's not interested in you, but if you're just afraid that it would throw the vibe, if she doesn't have any knowledge of whether she's into him or not, then if he's really into her, then he should go for it.
Yeah, she needs to be more optimistic. Like, you know what else would be awkward? If you guys are so in love that you're lovey-dovey all the time.
Oh.
And that's throwing off the vibe. And that is highly, potentially possible.
I think you guys are going to move to Culver City.
Yes.
You're going to be the next dude there. Dude number 2.
Dude, Chad needs a buddy in Culver.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I want you to ask this girl out and move to Culver so I can hang with someone. Because it's hard.
Hey, anybody want to go cruise down Overland Avenue?
Yeah, because it's hard to take a La Cienega every day to kick it with JT and Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, La Cienaga's murder.
It's a good street, though.
Yeah, what are some other streets you really respect?
Willoughby, it's a big one.
Why Willoughby?
Cause it just gets you through town, and there's lights, and it's a side street.
Sweetser?
Rosewood.
Yeah, Rosewood's
Yeah,
nice.
Sweetser. Yeah, I really love Rosewood, though. I gotta be honest. Stanley.
Because it takes you to Erewhon?
Yeah, yeah.
So sometimes it's about what's on the street, and sometimes it's just about the street.
Yeah, and just the way it goes through the neighborhood. And, of course, 3rd Street.
They got some great stuff past La Brea where you cut down and they got those trees that hang over the roads.
I don't go that far east.
Are they those on Sycamore?
Yeah, I'm not into that.
That's too far for you?
Yeah.
What is that, about a mile?
Yeah, 1.5 miles, probably.
What up, bro? Council, huge fan of the pod. I write to you today with a heavy heart. I recently struck up a relationship with the sweetest guy in the world. He's smart, good looking, and treats me amazing, which is a refreshing change of pace from the duds I've been with these last 4 years in college. On top of that, he's already established in the career I'm currently in school for. Needless to say, I'm super into him. There's just one problem, and it's sitting on top of his dome. What up, Strider? It's not super noticeable, but I know he's aware of it because he always wears hats. JT, I know you mentioned taking something for premature baldness in an earlier episode, and I feel this could be beneficial for him as well. How do I bring it up without hurting his feelings and lessening his stoke? Do I even bring it up at all? Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi's stoke. You're my only hope. P.S. You two will always be my #1 dudes. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Look, I think you can just bring it up to him, but
Yeah, just talk about
what
it.
he decides to do about it, it's his dome.
Yeah.
So if it's something that like really becomes a breaking up point, that's so tough. You never want to break up with someone over something like that. 'Cause it just makes you feel.
It's not wrong to bring it
Makes
up.
you feel bad.
talk
But yeah,
about
but
it.
bring it up and see how he feels. I mean, yeah, I take Propecia.
Yeah. Yeah, be gentle. But, yeah.
I just would like to say I'm not taking anything for my
You're
thinning hair, and if somebody asks me to do it, I'll say no.
Why?
Because I don't freaking want to. That's why.
I think that's great. You just believe in God's process.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think I would go all the way bald anyway. So, because no men in my family have. We just have thinning hairlines.
Respect.
Or it'd be cool to be the first true bald guy. I'll be that Marisi.
You'd be a great ball guy.
I like that.
Would you tell if your girlfriend was going bald, would you tell her to get on something?
No.
That's nice. You might say something?
That's a very rare scenario. So that's a kind of a bullshit hypothetical scenario that you made up. That doesn't really happen.
That's true.
So.
What up, chieftains of Stoke? I've recently started working in a mall. There is this cute girl who works at another store in the mall who's come to my store a couple times handing out flyers and such. We had brief convos both times, but all my coworkers say she seems into me. I want to go in to talk to her some more, but she works in a store that sells primarily prom dresses. How should I approach this sitch? Thanks for keeping me stoked 24/7. Much love, Disciple of Stoke. You go into there, you say, hey, can you help me find a dress? And she goes, who's the dress for? And you go, it's for you.
Wow, it's a great
Boom.
line. Yeah. Damn.
I have nothing else to add. That was perfect.
She gets the dress. You take her on a nice dinner that's on a boat that's on the river, a lake, or the ocean. But it's one of those boats that they do dinners on. It's not really for actually taking into the sea. And you do it up. John Tucker must die, dude.
Wear a suit. Wear velvet.
Sing to her. Grab a rose that they're selling. Pay for the rose. Give her that rose. Then you grab another rose and you start singing into it. You sing Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. I'm obsessed.
And show her a video of you spearfishing. That'll turn her on.
Yeah, Hawaiian slang.
Spearfishing.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a video right now so I can turn my girlfriend on with it. I'll get there.
What up, Stoke Nation? I just want to say that I'm one of your biggest fans, and I've shared so many laughs with the squad because of you guys. And personally, I think Strider is not only the funniest guy in your squad, but one of the funniest guys ever. No disrespect to Chad and JT. Love you guys. No, it's true. It hurts, though.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy, man.
He's always giving the best relationship advice and is super funny and seems like a solid dude, but I'm not sure he is telling the complete truth. He's always talking about his girlfriend, but has anyone actually seen his GF or
Yeah.
proof he has a GF?
Yeah.
No disrespect to him, but I'm really just, we get this a lot. She doesn't want to be in stuff.
Yeah, we know her.
And he respects her decision. And
I know her name.
she's
I don't think
very
I could
cool.
say it, though.
Yeah, we can't say it.
Yeah, she's super cool. She doesn't want to be in the internet sphere. So
Which is part of what makes her cool.
yeah,
Different strokes.
I know so many people
good
want to
show.
see her, but then don't you think it's cooler the mystery guys?
Yeah, because then I think it allows everybody to project onto it. They project their girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But she's great. And her and Strider are so cute together. When she comes home sometimes, we'll be like watching football. He's like, oh, dude, come on. I need Williams to get a tutty right here. And then she'll come through the door and he goes, what the cute? Why are you so fucking cute? It's very sweet.
That's awesome.
And maybe one day she will make an appearance. What up, dudes of Dangtown? I am majorly confused and need some clear-headed advice. Not to be a total bummer, but let's get right to it. My wife recently passed away. I am 30 and have 2 kids under 5 years old. I'm so sorry,
Oh,
man.
man.
I could rant all day about how complicated and scary my life has become, but that is not why I'm writing in. Not to be crude, but I want to bone. I have no interest in dating. I just want to unleash the dragon. I am attractive, well off, and have a great personality, I'm told. Great formula for hookups, right? Problem is, I have not been in the hookup scene since like '09. The game has changed. I have no clue what I'm doing out there. I feel I must point out some additional variables working against me. I can have family take the kids for a night if needed, but anybody I bring back in my castle would immediately know I have kids and that I am a widow. Our family pictures appropriately are everywhere, and unfortunately my main chariot is a minivan. It seems silly to tell a date, let's go back to your place when I'm 30 and own a home, but I would think it would be a major turnoff to see pictures of my deceased wife everywhere. I'm sure this sounds like expert level stuff. That's why I'm hitting you up. That's very nice, man. Please, if you could help me navigate my current situation, give me some pointers on hookup short-term dating. That would be majorly appreciated.
I don't know how to help this man.
Dude, I know for me that it's really hard for me to just try and have sex with people when there's not a bit more to it. I kind of have intimacy issues, and like for me to get fully torqued, I kind of have to have trust with the other person. So and when I didn't have that, I'd have to take like dick pills to help me do it, which helped a lot. But then it made me feel like I was having a heart attack later. So I'm kind of a scattered person to ask about this. But I would say that it's totally okay to tell someone that you have kids, and it's okay to tell someone that you're a widow, and it's even okay to tell someone that you're just looking for a physical relationship.
Yeah,
at
if
the
you go
time.
out with someone, just
Yeah.
tell them what your situation is. So then, if you do go back to your place, then it's not weird. It's not. I
And-
guess that.
And I feel
Just
like
be honest would be the only way to go in that kind of situation.
and I feel like there's a fear of judgment here,
Yeah.
but I think that's probably more a fear of talking about this stuff. Like maybe he doesn't want someone to like see the photos and then ask him a bunch of questions.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the judgment thing, and then
And then it's hard to talk about, which I totally get. And kudos to you for reaching out. But I would also say I would pursue dating. Just go on the apps. We can message you on Instagram, and we can talk about it because it's fun to talk about that stuff. Makes it easier to keep trying it. And then
do the apps.
and then just go on some dates.
'Cause
And
it doesn't sound like you're able to go out because you got the kids. So just
And then maybe be careful about bringing someone back in front of the kids, because I know they're super sensitive, and it can be a little destabilizing to them if it seems like there's a chaotic romance going on around.
or just don't go to your place. Say we got to go to your place,
Yeah,
or get a hotel for the night.
but dude, you got some good assets, and dude, I don't know. A lot of people I think are gonna like that you have kids.
Yeah, I don't think you should worry too much about it. You got a lot going for you, it sounds like, and I don't think it's, I think you might be too worried about the outcome. Just go with the flow. Sorry to hear you're in that situation, man, but I think you'll see a lot of success in this future endeavor, because you sound like a great guy. So just put yourself out there. Don't worry too much about the outcome or what they'll think. And I know you'll find some nice ladies who will take good care of you.
Yeah, you're going to be good, dude. Sir Chad and Dear's JT, my squad has a problem in a major way. We have a major smole, and our best efforts to boke him have failed. He's definitely no fun. He doesn't rage, and he ultimately kills the morale of the squad. This schmole, let's call him Grant K for simplicity, acts like a parrot. He sits on your shoulder and regurgitates whatever the last phrase to exit your mouth was. I'm starting to think he's incapable of thinking for himself. All in all, he's just a major bummer. Our grievances are against Grant K are as such. He always has to be a part of group chats. Everyone knows you're either added voluntarily by those already as a part of the chat or you remain outside. Asking to be in is uncalled for. He has memorized some of the class schedules of the squad and knows where to find us for lunch and hanging out. He waits in my dorm alone until I get back. Sometimes after class, all I want is some peace or quiet or to have a wank, and Grant K's presence prevents that. I once drunkenly called him a schmole to his face, and all he did was give a thumbs up. Well, that's pretty nice. We tried telling him we want to bone his sister to scare him off, even though she isn't even hot, and he encourages us all to get with her.
Nice.
I've tried to talk with the other boys in the squad, talk to Grant K himself, and even ask my mom for help. Nothing has worked. The boys and I have decided to go nuclear with the boking of him. We've done everything but file a restraining order. We need advice. Please, Chad and JT, you're our only hope.
So they want to do the full-on boke. But you know what, dude? I would say this schmole sounds like you're letting him affect your life a lot. But I think the key with a schmole situation is if you are successful in boking him, will you be that happy? You know, is this schmole bringing something to the table that you're not even aware of? Is he keeping everything in tune, perhaps? You know, is he helping the other people in your squad bond because you can all talk about how much of a schmole he is? You know? How much he likes cargo shorts? So maybe instead of going through with the full boke, maybe just try and shift the mindset a little bit and be like, you know what, this schmole is essential to the squad.
Yeah, all the things the schmole have done aren't like inherently bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not taking on like an alpha position where he's like barging in or like dominating conversation. He seems like he's trying to be cool and he's just not quite getting there.
Yeah.
But someone like that with earnest intentions and a good heart, I think you got to give him a pass.
Yeah.
And dude, he could get cooler.
Kevin's our schmole.
And Kevin's an alpha schmole.
Yeah.
He goes from alpha to sensitive like that.
He keeps the squad in sync.
Oh, he's vital. Dudes, I have to pee real quick.
Okay.
Did we already do our mid-roll ad?
No, I forgot. I'll do it right now. Cool. Guys, and Joe, and Aaron. Aaron, what up? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I am here to remind you and the Stokers that we are once again brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims pubed, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our dongle gangers are hanging well, okay? Because when you move into a new apartment and you hit up a furniture store or a drapery store, you want to get the highest quality because you want that to last a long time, and you care about aesthetics, which is a word I learned yesterday. So hit up the Pottery Barn of manscaping tools by going to manscaped.com, where you can get the Lawnmower 2.0 and have your dong looking like a god dang chia pet, you know? Make it look like you have a coral reef on your dong. You can do that with the Lawnmower 2.0. Because ho, 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 everybody. The holidays are here, and the best way to spend some Christmas cheer is tapping your nearest bro. You're tapping the bro who's near and saying, hey, I'm looking out for your dong right now, which is why I'm getting you the Perfect Package 2.0 with the lawnmower and some ball deodorant. Because guess what, guys? Your balls need deodorant too, all right? Your armpits aren't that cool, but you know what's cool? Your balls. So hit up Manscaped. Get the perfect package. Make Santa happy. Make your partner happy. Make your boys happy. And support the show by using code GODEEP20 at manscaped.com for 10% off your order and just a whole lot of stoke.
Beast.
Dude, I think ad reads are my favorite thing to do in the world.
I think you're the best person
Yeah,
at
it's
them
fun.
in the world.
Oh, thanks.
That's why I like.
Yeah, that was really good.
I'm only bragging because it's about my dog, but we got a big order from Manscaped. Because this motherfucking legend.
I just love ad reads.
Dude, but you're the best at them.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, I just, it's a good opportunity to spread the stoke. I just like people who support the show, I guess. So,
I love it.
it's a team effort. Team effort is the best way to live life.
Hell yeah. That was fucking deep.
Thanks.
You ready
Yeah.
for your beefer? Chad,
Yeah.
what is your beef of the week?
My beef of the week is with dust.
Fuck particulates, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
freaking particulates. I didn't know that word, but now I do. And now I can use it in my beef. Particulates and dust. You're about to get Swiffered, all right? I'm sick of dust. Why does dust exist, It's like I was moving out of my old apartment, and it just dust everywhere. And I was like, I'm wearing a Natty Light shirt, just living it up. And not feeling... And now I've got dust all over it, and I'm like, now I have to change. Now I have to hit the steam room again to detoxify. And I just want to say, dust, like, fuck you.
Nice.
I hate it too. Joe, what's your beef of the week?
I would have to say my singing voice, or lack thereof. Been liking doing karaoke lately, but it's just not working out because I really can't sing. I don't have any, can't hit the notes, and it's a little disappointing, but I'm gonna keep trying.
Hell yeah, man.
I just maybe I just need to put a little more heart and soul into it.
I think you have all the components needed to be a good singer.
Thanks.
My beef of the week is I got two. I got E from Entourage.
Nice. Thank you.
Some people don't get it that he's the schmoll of the group. It's like, yeah, he's making more bread than Turtle and Drama, and yeah, he's not as goofy as them, but he's also the one who's always bringing up bummer of stuff when everybody's vibing. He's always the one who's on a different wavelength.
Yeah.
And that's why he's the schmoll. Because
Is
he
that
throws
Drama?
off the vibe. No, I don't think so.
No way, dude. It's E all day.
Yeah.
I think he's the schmoll. And dude, then my other beef of the week is with me, because when people have been asking me how many listens the podcast gets, I've been juicing the numbers when I talk to friends. It's like I knew I was doing it, but I didn't even realize I was doing it until I was driving in the car looking out the window, and I just go, I've been juicing the stats.
Yeah, thanks for coming clean. Thanks, Rafael Palmeiro.
Dude, I like that you're juicing the stats, actually.
You do?
Because I think you're visualizing
Oh, I'm like trying to...
this show
Yeah.
growing.
I do. I used to say I'll tell someone a lie if I feel like I can make that lie come truth, and if the
Yeah.
lie is going to put pressure on me
Yeah.
to make it come true.
Yeah.
Like, I got this job.
Yeah.
Well, you better get that job now, or you're going to be really embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it reminded me of a scene in Love and Other Drugs with Jake Gyllenhaal where he's talking to his mom on the phone. He's like, Mom, I sold 8,000 cartons of Viagra. He's like the Viagra salesman in it. And then Anne Hathaway's like, I thought you told me you sold 5,000. And he was like, yeah. And she's like, did you lie to your mom? He's like, yeah, it just sounds better. She's like, do you lie to me because it sounds better? He's like, I don't know. She's like, do you like yourself? And he's like, what? Why are we even talking about it? She's like, say 5 good things about yourself. And he can't do it.
Wow.
It's a good scene.
It is weird when people ask if you like yourself. You're like, I think so.
Right. It's kind of an abstract concept.
Yeah.
No, you do for sure.
No, I know. I do. I like Joe.
Yeah.
Chad, who is your babe of the week?
My babe of the week has got to be Aunt Jemima.
Dude.
Sometimes I have cheat days, Stokers, and I indulge in the carbs, and Aunt Jemima always comes through in the clutch with fire syrup. And I just want to say, what up? Thank you for making the best syrup. you know, I'm sure some Vermont people are going to come in hot, like, that's not the best syrup. I'm like, well, it is to me right now. But if you want to send me some syrup or send some brand names my way, I'll check them out. But for now, Aunt Jemima tops the list. And I got to give it up to her for, you know, making my Mickey waffles extra dank. You know, helping me Lego my ego. And just syrup, you know. I want to involve syrup in coital engagements, too. And by that, I mean boning. I think syrup makes me horny, so.
That's awesome. Joe, who's your babe of the week?
My babe of the week, I would say, would be my, I'd say my hairstylist, Chloe.
Nice.
Just saw her today. I gave her a little Christmas bonus too. I paid her double what I usually pay her.
Nice.
Felt good to do that. You know, I just wanted to reward a job well done. I think she's been cutting my hair for like 3 years, and before her, I was like, you know, I'd get a haircut and I'd be like, well, it's short, so it's fine. But now I'm like, man, I got some style. You know, she knows what she's doing. So many different numbers on the clipper and the blend. You know, it's not just 2 and then cut it. She does all these different things. She's constantly changing the setting. You know, she really works at it, and I appreciate it. She's very good.
Hell
That's
yeah.
fire, dog. My baby of the week is young Val Kilmer.
Nice.
I mean, if you look at him in his prime, you can argue he's on the same handsome level as Brad Pitt, which seems like a crazy thing to say, but it's not. He was that good looking, and he was also a killer actor. Tombstone as Doc Holliday. Has there ever been a cooler character? He drills every fucking line. Heat. Has anyone ever looked more competent with a machine gun in a film than Val Kilmer when he comes out of the bank? He does not hesitate. And then he's this gambling crazy man, but then he can't let go of his lady. He loves her too much. De Niro's character, McCullough's like, hey, you gotta not have anything in your life that you cannot cut and run from in 60 seconds. If you feel the heat coming around the corner, he goes, I can't do it.
She's got a great ass.
My son rises and falls there. She got a great ass! And you got your head all the way up it! And then also Val Kilmer in The Saint. That's the one that no one talks about.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I saw that movie in theaters.
I saw it in theaters too, baby. And dude, that's a movie. It's a movie star movie. He just has to pretend that he's different saints throughout history, and he does that to seduce people.
Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, I love any movie where someone is seducing someone else for information.
Mm-hmm.
That's erotic stuff. That's what I'm into. And yeah, Val Kilmer was so good in The Saint.
I totally forgot that what
Cold
that movie
Fusion.
was about, but
It's about cold fusion.
I'd like to watch it again.
Free energy. And yeah, Val Kilmer, you're one of the greatest ever, man.
The Iceman.
And then the Iceman.
Yeah.
Can they hear that at home? The chomp I'm doing right there.
Yeah, I could hear it.
They
Is
can
that
hear it?
Aaron's?
Yeah, that's mine.
Dude, yours
Dude,
was
that
amazing.
Solid.
Yeah, I almost cracked my tooth trying to do that. You got Jack
Yeah, I don't
Dempsey
even wanna
jaw.
try that.
Yeah.
Beast.
That was awesome.
Chad, who's your legend of the week?
My legend of the week is Mike Myers. I was crushing Austin Powers recently because it's on Netflix now, and I love that movie as a kid. I watched. I can't tell. You know, I don't know if I watched Austin Powers more as a kid or old school, but it's in the top 2, and it's just so good. And then Elizabeth Hurley and stuff, and then Wayne's World. You know, just those 2 bangers really just uplift my spirits and get me fired up. So thank you, Mike Myers, for creating 2. Would you call them both franchises?
Yep.
Yeah.
2 franchises that really, you know, get me fired up and get me stoked and just keep the laughs coming, you know, because even today they hold up. I still laugh, you know, movies that can still make me laugh out loud for a long time. I got to give it up to them, and I got to give it up to the comedians who made that happen. So thank you, Mike Myers. And I saw you in New York one time, and my friend said, hey, it's Mike Myers, and you looked back and you gave a smile, and I'll never forget it. So what up?
Nice.
That's awesome.
Who's your legend, Joe?
Oh, my legend is my grandma. She
Nice.
she turned 92 last week, and I gave her a call, and at the end of the call, I said, "I love you, Grandma," and she said, "Thank you." She's earned that. Thank you. I think, because she never would say "I love you," but she did all the cooking and the cleaning and taking care of us when we were kids, and she's like, "Yeah, you better love me, because I've shown you nothing but love over the years."
That's fine.
She doesn't need to say it. She's shown it. I think that's what she means by thank you.
That's awesome.
She's earned that. Sometimes you can say thank you if people say I love you. That's kind of people will take that as an insult, but no, some people are like, yeah, I've earned that for you to say that to me. Thank you.
That's nice.
Yeah.
My legend of the week is Coach O from LSU, Coach Ed Ogeron.
Yeah, that's cool.
One of the toughest coaches in college football. Every time they go out there, we're going to put up 45 points. We're going to beat the fuck out of that other team. They're going to go home with the tail between their legs, and we're going to go home and booze a bunch and motherfucking party it up because we're the best goddamn motherfucking football team in this country. That's Coach O, baby. No bullshit.
Yeah, he's
And
cool.
I never thought he'd be a head coach. I was always thought he's always going to be a DC who's a great recruiter. I didn't think he'd get the job to lead a top 10 program, but he got the interim job and he kept it. He wouldn't let him take it from him. Once he got his opportunity, he held on to that thing. I know he'd been a head coach before. I just meant again. And I just love his attitude. I love his energy. I had a friend who worked with him at USC and said he came into the training room one time and he saw players doing homework. He said, "What the fuck are you pussies doing homework for? This is a football place. We play football here." And that's why he's the best recruiter, because he's going to come over to your house and be like, "Hey, here's what's going to happen. You ain't going to do a lick of homework. You're going to play football, and I'm going to put you in the motherfucking NFL. You're going to have posters all over this fucking house. I'm Coach O." I love that. I love that. Because they're all, those college football coaches, come on. They're all Coach O. He just has the good attitude to just be it all the time. Aaron, who is your legend of the week?
You guys fans of the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
We've been talking about him a lot lately. Oh, dude, I know where you're going.
Yes. John Frusciante, guitarist, has rejoined the band.
It's huge.
He's been gone for a decade. They had Josh Klinghoffer, who I wasn't as stoked about, and now John is back. He's there. He's been there for their best albums, and I'm looking forward to them resurging.
Yeah, because their last album that really had a cultural impact was probably Stadium Arcadium, right? And that was the last album that had Frusciante on it.
Yeah, it was a double album. Yeah,
dude. Yeah, and his guitar is so good.
Yeah, it's great, and he's a great solo artist too. Like he's got some good solo songs, but
yeah, he's more spacey.
Yeah. But I'm glad he's back in the band.
Yeah, they need him.
Nice. Yeah.
Always happy to see the Chili Peppers bringing it. Can't stop addicted to the shindig. Chad, what is your quote of the week?
My quote of the week is from Bad Boys 2. When so Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, they're in a high speed chase at this moment right now. They're in Michael Lowry's Ferrari, and it's a dope Ferrari, and it's high speed. Cars are flying over the road. There's a boat. This is Miami. It's hot. It's sexy, and it's dangerous. And Martin Lawrence goes, "This is some sick shit." And Michael Lowry, Will Smith goes, "Yup, it's about to get sicker."
Nice.
So just embrace the sickness. Disturbed.
Joe, what's your quote of the week?
Yeah, I'm looking at it for a good one.
You want me to do mine first?
Sure, go ahead.
It's from the film Wall Street. It's the speech that Gordon Gekko... It's not a speech, but it's the conversations Gordon Gekko's having on his phone when Charlie Sheen, Bud Fox, is coming to the office. So he's not even paying attention to Bud. He goes, what the hell is going on? I'm looking at a deal. Are we a part of it? We'd better be, or I'm going to eat your lunch for you. Sorry, Jeff. I loved it at 40. It's insulting at 50. Their analysts don't know preferred stock from livestock. When it heads south, we raise the sperm count. This is the kid who calls me 59 days in a row, wants to be a player. Should be a picture of you in the dictionary under persistence. I'm looking for negative control, no more than enough to block any merger plans and find out if the books are cooked. If it looks good on paper, we're in the kill zone. Lunch is for wimps, Billy.
Nice.
That's
Hell
for my
yeah.
that's for my finance bros.
Hell yeah.
I say finance like Alec Baldwin in Royal Tenenbaums.
Dank.
Joe, what's your quote of the week?
Oh, this is pretty neat. My quote of the week is, "Snap out of it." That's from Moonstruck, the movie.
Great scene.
I heard that all
Great
growing
scene.
up, and I didn't know that that was from that. People would always say "snap out of it." Is that where that originated from?
I think people said it before then, but that was an iconic moment in one of the best movies of all time.
Yes, that's pretty neat.
Also in that movie, we're not supposed to be beautiful. Snowflakes are beautiful. We're supposed to be messy and aggressive and fuck our lives up.
Who says that? Cher?
Nicolas Cage
Oh,
says it to Cher.
Nice.
That's cool.
Chad,
That's awesome.
what's your phrase of the week for getting after it?
Let's kick Mr. Clean's ass.
Ball with the ball.
The cleaning guy?
Yeah, because when you're gonna rage, so disregard cleanliness.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, let's make Mr. Clean earn his paycheck. Let Mr. Clean be Mr. Neen. Joe, what is your phrase of the
I'd
week
like
for
to say
getting after it?
something holiday related, given that we've got all the holidays coming up. I would say, eat well, drink moderately, and enjoy family and friends. I don't know.
That was great,
Maybe. You don't have to say that.
for sure.
I like the intention behind it. Though.
Yeah. Couldn't think of an exact.
My phrase of the week is a slight twist on a Lil Wayne lyric from the song Mona Lisa. Hey, baby, treat my halo like a frisbee.
Oh, God.
What does he mean by it?
Yeah.
Well, he says like he's making fun of a guy who's in love with a girl that he's been sleeping with, and he's like, "Oh, you worship her like she an angel. I treat her halo like a frisbee." And I think it means like I'm very casual about like, the perceived goodness, and like frisbees are for people to catch. So like I throw it and she catches it. Yeah, so she's playing my game.
Oh.
It's a lot of imagery into a really kind of rude thing to say.
Yeah.
But it's powerfully,
Yeah,
it's
it's
powerful
pretty
poetically.
deep.
So
Yeah.
I tried to spin it a little bit to take away some of that burn
Yeah.
and just put the burn on me.
Nice.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I dig you guys digging it.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good to be back.
Joe, it's great having you back.
Yeah, thanks for
great.
having me on again. I guess you guys wanted the podcast to be entertaining again. Sorry, I just took a shot there. at the end.
No, I appreciate it.
People are going to be psyched, dude.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be good.
Shout
All 200,000 of our listeners.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tad Rams for calling in. Check him out, official Molly Bro on Instagram, and check out official Molly Bro on YouTube. Aaron, thanks for being the engineer.
Yeah, man.
Are we going
Yeah,
to see you
thanks,
tomorrow?
Aaron.
No, it'll be Emma tomorrow.
Damn it.
Damn, dude.
I'll be at Disneyland.
We had a gift for
Oh,
you.
nice.
Yeah, we have a gift for you, dude.
Oh, I'll be here Thursday if you want to just leave it with Emma.
I can bring it to him on Thursday.
Yeah. Would that be rude to Emma? I don't have a gift for Emma.
We're going to get Emma something, too.
Okay.
We do have a gift for Emma.
Yeah, now you have to.
Oh, yeah, we do have a gift for Emma. I forgot.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Just a Porsche.
Oh, shit.
Well, wait till you see your gift, Aaron.
Oh, man.
We got you something better than a Porsche. See, now we have to make it come true.
Yeah, now we have to get him a Hummer.
Now we're in a movie, and the rest of our day is spent trying to get these things. Until one of us gets seduced by Renee Russo. She's like, give me both the cars. And I'm like, whoa, mama. Mama, mama, mama. All right.
All right. We'll see you later, dudes.
Ugh.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was good, man.
If you need advice, these guys are really nice. You wanna know what to do and where to